In this hour of the Weekend Morning Report, a historic inn is burned to the ground. Now the community is coming together. We'll show you how.
Plus an update on a deadly bridge collapse in Florida and what the Maine Department of Transportation is saying about bridges back here at home. We'll have more ahead on the Weekend Morning Report.
Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome to the Weekend Morning Report. I'm Katie Bavoso.
And I'm Clay Gordon. It's 7 a.m. We all made it through from St. Patrick's Day.
Are you with us out there?
I think a lot of people are. Some people maybe still up from St. Patrick's Day. Good for you.
Yeah.
Someone that is up with us too. Meteorologist Corey Frumkin. Corey, what's it looking like out there this morning?
Well, it's looking a little chilly, guys, and also sunny too. So we will make up for those cold temperatures with a lot of sunshine here for the day today. But look at where we're starting off in the temperature department right now for our Sunday morning. It is 16 degrees below zero. These are air temperatures. This is in Berlin right now. Very cold temperatures. 3 in Weld, 10 in Turner, 7 in Naples. It's still 2 below in Sanford this morning and 7 this morning in Brunswick. Good morning to you. 6 in Lee, 6 in Millinocket, 5 right now in Bangor, and we have a pair of 9s in Cherryfield and Bar Harbor. So any way you look at it, it is a cold start to the day, and winds right now statewide on average anywhere between 5 to 15 miles per hour coming out of the northwest. And any breeze that we do feel today is going to help to drop those wind chills down. So when you factor in the winds and the air temperatures, this is what you get. It is now dropped to 21 degrees below zero. That is what it feels like in Greenville this morning, 15 below in Rangeley, and it feels like it is still 10 below in Caribou. So please make sure that you are bundled up if you have to be out early today, especially heading off to services. Highs today, close to where we were yesterday, I think into the upper 20s, mid 20s as you head into parts of central and northern Maine and a few teens elsewhere. But any way you look at it, still below average for this time of year for high temperatures. We're typically supposed to be in the low 40s for this time of year. Lows tonight, another cold evening and overnight into Monday morning, but not as cold as where we are right now. So still taking those extra steps to make sure that the kids and yourselves are bundled up before you head off to work and school tomorrow morning. Satellite and radar is quiet. We are going to be seeing a lot of sunshine for today. How much longer will that sunshine last? And we're still looking at that midweek storm potential. Not ready to write it off just yet. We'll have more details on that coming up for you guys in just a little bit.
Okay, Corey, thank you. Yeah, we'll be bundling up when we go outside today for sure.
I feel like we haven't unbundled for like
Yeah.
months now. All right,
All
Corey.
the layers.
Thank you.
Yep.
On to the news this morning.
A woman behind bars after police say she fired a gun during an argument in Lewiston. Now, police say Amanda Darling of Auburn was visiting a friend at the Meadowview Apartments when they started arguing. That's when police say Darling took out a handgun and fired 1 round into the ceiling inside the apartment. No one was injured. Darling faces reckless conduct charges.
A wanted man was caught by police after a chase in Limerick. Police say Jonathan Clark was wanted on probation revocation and had been on the run for approximately 2 years. They say it happened on Friday when they tried to talk to him. Clark was uncooperative and went into a store. Once deputies found out he was wanted, they followed him in, but Clark ran out the back door. Deputies later caught him, and Clark is now being held at the York County Jail and is not eligible for bail.
A community reels from the loss of a local landmark.
Forest rangers say a fire leveled a 150-year-old inn in Chesuncook Township. Firefighters and Maine Forest Rangers say they responded yesterday morning to a fire that destroyed the Chesuncook Lake House. The inn was built in 1864 as a farmhouse and boarding house, supplying logging operates in northern Maine. It was listed in the Federal Historic Register, and Maine Forest Rangers say the cause of that fire is still unknown.
Now, the inn owners say family members and employees escaped without harm. Owners David and Louisa Suprenant say they appreciate the support, but they have not made any decisions about rebuilding.
A Waterboro man is in jail after allegedly resisting arrest and injuring 2 sheriff's deputies. Nicholas Morin is facing charges for apparently headbutting 1 deputy, injuring his nose, and biting another one on the leg while they were taking him into custody.
It happened after a woman asked deputies to escort her into a home on Beaver Dam Road to get some belongings. Morin reportedly barricaded himself inside and said he had a firearm. He appeared in court on Friday. Bail is set at $10,000. Orono police say a drunk driver hit the side of an officer's cruiser and then took off. No one was hurt in the crash, but Police say she was very drunk and later arrested her. The woman's excuse for leaving the scene, police say she told them she thought she hit a snowbank. On their Facebook page Friday afternoon, the police department said, quote, "When you can't tell the difference between a car and snow, that may be a sign you shouldn't be driving."
Now an update to a story we brought you almost a year ago. Last April, the building that housed a well-known Mexican restaurant in Raymond was destroyed by a fire. Since last summer, A La Mexicana has operated out of a trailer in the building's parking lot. Now the restaurant is getting ready to move into a new diner that's being repurposed. The owner, Jose Chavez, is hoping to have that new diner open around May, though the cold winter has slowed construction down. Most impressive about this new building, though, it was moved piece by piece from Raymond from Ohio.
I don't know if there was 7 or 6 units. They kind of all pieces. See, the enter is one piece. This room is another piece. Brian half is another piece. The quarters is 2 pieces. So all the pieces kind of one in each truck.
It's great. The people are great. The food's great. And, you know, it's a nice atmosphere. I don't know what the new place is going to be like, but if it's anything like the old, it's wonderful.
And if you happen to be driving in Bridgeton anytime soon, you might see another restaurant called A La Mexicana. It's Jose's brother. He actually opened his own restaurant under the same name. Experts from several New England healthcare agencies are coming together to help educate and support pregnant women with substance abuse disorders in rural areas. Healthcare providers from Aroostook County, as well as northern and central New Hampshire and southern Vermont, will get access to behavioral health experts through a telehealth system. The experts will work on clinical strategies, screening tools, and getting resources.
2 New England banks are coming together as one. Company officials say Granite Bank of New Hampshire is merging into Bangor Savings Bank. Mergers approved by regulators and shareholders and valued at about $45 million. The transaction is set to close on April 6. Bangor Savings Bank has more than 50 branches and is a major player in Maine's financial scene. Granite Bank, much smaller, operating 4 full-service banks in New Hampshire.
If you love a good scallop, then this is probably good news for you.
Very good news. Prices of the succulent shellfish, say that 10 times fast, are falling this year. Scallops are one of the most readily available higher-priced seafood items, and state scallop fisheries have been strong.
Maine fishermen say 2017 was their largest haul in 20 years. American scallop harvests are poised to go up again in 2018 due to potential increase in the amount of fishermen that they're actually allowed to catch. The Maine Department of Transportation is reassuring the public that it's safe to travel bridges in Maine that were designed by a company involved in the design of the Miami pedestrian bridge that collapsed earlier this week, killing 6 people.
Now, a spokesman released a statement saying the bridges are safe and will continue to be held to national standards. Fig Bridge engineers of Tallahassee, Florida, helped design portions of the new Sarah Mildred Long Bridge. Was also involved in the design of the Penobscot Narrows Bridge, the Sagadahoc Bridge, and the Wiscasset Bridge, all of which the Maine DOT says are in good condition. The department also says the state has found Fig to be, quote, experienced and competent bridge designers.
Time to take a break, but when we come back, well, have you noticed it's kind of chilly outside?
Yeah, I feel like it hasn't stopped being chilly out there. Corey's going to take a look at how today and the rest of the week are shaping up. Stay with us.